Former US President Donald Trump is back in a New York court as his hush money trial continues. In fact, here he is speaking outside the court now. We can have a quick listen.
He wants to prosecute Trump for federal campaign finance crimes, something he has no jurisdiction to do. This is from Andrew McCarthy, highly respected. He's got no jurisdiction to do, and that the feds, who do have jurisdiction, decided not to do it, not to charge. They decided not to do it. They looked at this, they decided not to do it. This was Bragg, who, by the way, didn't want to do it himself. And then when I started running, when I announced that I was running, all of a sudden it became a hot item again. This is a political persecution. Human Events editorial board, this case is...
Yeah, so Donald Trump dismissing the jurisdiction of the court. Let's go live now to Kristen Saloomey, who's outside the courthouse in New York. So, Kristen, just tell us what's been happening in court today.
Yes, well, 3 days on the stand for Michael Cohen, a key witness for the prosecution in this case. He was cross-examined by defense attorneys today who hammered away at his credibility and attempting to undermine his claims that Donald Trump not only knew about his efforts to silence an adult film star that was alleging that she had an affair with Donald Trump, but also that he knew and authorized reimbursement payments to Cohen for those hush money payments. That reimbursement is key to the prosecution's case, as this is a trial that involves falsifying business records for those payments. The defense questioning today focused on lies that Cohen has told in the past. He says in order to protect the former president, and his statements that he's made in his social media posts and in his podcast, showing that he really was out to get Donald Trump and that he wants to see Donald Trump behind bars. Cohen admitted that he had lied in the past. He admitted he's made these statements, but stuck to his story that Trump knew what he did and knew about all aspects to squash negative news in the run-up to the 2016 election about him. And we just heard Donald Trump complaining about this case. He continues to complain that this is election interference, attempt to silence him in the run-up into the 2024 election. But interestingly, he's the one who's been speaking outside of the courtroom. He's had supporters here, including members of Congress, speaking on his behalf, insulting not only the district attorney who brought this case, but also witnesses in the case, something that he's not allowed to do under a gag order imposed by the judge. Now, while he complains about being silenced, the question is, will he testify in his own behalf? Under the law, he has the right to testify. So far, he hasn't answered that question. He won't say if he's going to testify or not, but the defense team is leaving open that possibility.
Kristen, thanks for that update. Kristen Saloomey reporting from outside the court in New York.